What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Mike. I'm the bar manager guy over at the Bramhall Pub at 759 Congress Street here in Portland, Maine. We're going to make a couple cocktails for you today, try to get us through this little funk that we're all in. We're going to start off with something that I call 5 Hours Left in LA. It's actually on the menu at our sister restaurant, CBG, who is further down Congress Street here. But it's a fizzy drink. We're going to just have some fun with this. This drink tastes great all year round. Seems like when the sun comes out, it tastes even better. We're going to start with some of this delicious plantation 3-star rum. This is a bartender's friend. It's very, very useful. I'm going to take 3/4 of an ounce of that. Drop it over there. I'm going to pair that with some of this Applejack. Sorry, reversed here on the camera, which is apple brandy blend with some grain. One of the oldest spirits, if not the oldest spirit, maybe in the States. So we're going to throw that in there to give it a tiny bit of a sweeter thing to go with the rum. I love this spirit here, the Pierre Ferrand, which is their dry carousel. These guys make cognac. It's delicious. This stuff is, have it home. You can use it in hot toddies in the wintertime, whatever. It's just great. It's drinking on a rock. It's like all the other, those Grand Marniers and things like that. This one is a little less sticky, which makes it just perfect for me. We're going to put a 1/2 ounce in here to go with our Applejack and our delicious 3-star rum. And then the final bit here, Fernet Branca. If you've ever worked in a bar, been around bartenders, we have used this sadly too much. It is delicious. It is great for big feasts that you might have around the holidays. Next time, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, big bar mitzvahs, huge birthday events, whatever, bring a bottle of this. You will be the hero by the end of the night, because before that dessert tray rolls out, 1 ounce of this, after about 15 minutes, you're eating cookies and cake and all the fun stuff that we love. We're gonna put just like a 1/4 ounce in. This kind of acts. This is like it's an Amaro, but it kind of takes the place of like Angostura bitters, which you kind of see dashed into a lot of old fashions and Manhattans. But this will tamp down some of the oversweet that we're gonna get from this 2 ounces of pineapple juice here. And fresh pineapple juice is fantastic. I kind of have done the back and forth thing. The Dole Company, these guys, they're doing it right. It's negligible. We have a lot of things going on. It's tiki drinks. It's going to be shaken hard. It's going to incorporate nicely. So feel free to use little cans with a big, giant one if you're going to go through a ton of it and, please everyone at the same time. And then finally, we're going to put a little bit of lemon in there because we want a 1/2 ounce of lemon just to give it like that little bit of acid in there just to pull everything together and cut through some of the sharp parts around the corners. So that's everything in there, basically. I'm going to grab a bunch of ice with my grubby hands because I'm like that. Throw that in there. We're going to give this a nice hard shake. Get to seal that tight. And just shake it up nice. Give it like a good hard up and down. Have fun with it. You close one eye. I don't know how to do that, but it kind of works. Just bang your elbow on the bar, too. No big deal. Let's find spaces here. All right, so we got this here. Pop that open. Get this nice fresh Collins glass here. We're going to give it a strain. And because this is tiki and everything's all thrown in, I'm not going to get the ice chips out with a fine strain. I'm just going to throw it all in there. I'm going to grab, let's see what I can do. A little bit tidy. Throw a few cubes in here. 1 or 2 more. Boom. We're going to take our fancy garnish over here. And you have our flag with our nice cherry, and right there is your fantastic 5 miles, 5 hours west of LA. Cheers, everyone. Enjoy.
What up, guys? All right, we're back on me. So my name's Ryan Carey with Noble Barbecue. During this time of the pandemic, we're doing a slight pivot at Noble Barbecue. We've opened up a drive-through as well as a fruity cocktail bar. And for food, we're doing a pivot to a test kitchen. So during the pandemic, we're doing fried chicken, we're doing tacos, and we're doing Detroit-style pizza. So for today's event, I thought I would walk through our Detroit-style pizza and also walk through our wood-fired pizza as we have been doing one-off events with circle pies as well, and the difference between the two. So I'm going to be cooking Detroit-style pizza, our vodka Detroit-style pizza, square, and I'm going to be cooking our circular vodka-style pizza. The biggest difference is really the proof of the dough. For the Detroit-style pizzas, we let it sit in the pan. We let it proof about 24 hours, so it fills up nice and thick. We coat the pan with butter and Crisco, so it has a buttery char once it comes out of the oven with the Detroit-style pizza. And with the circular pizzas, we cook those with the wood-fired oven behind me. And the circular pizzas cook in about 90 seconds, and the Detroit-style pizzas cook in about 8 to 10 minutes. So for today, I'm going to start off with a circular pizza. Big difference is, as mentioned, the dough is incredibly thin for the circular pies, opposed to the Detroit-style pies. So I got a Detroit-style pizza pan right here. We've let it air overnight. As you see, we got a really thick dough, where with the wood-fired pizza, paper thin dough right there. Detroit-style pizzas, generally the cheese goes on first. The sauce goes on top of the cheese, slightly different. This is our vodka sauce. Our vodka sauce is comprised of our base red sauce, and then we put some Tito's vodka in it and a touch of cream, so you get a bright orange sauce to it, or a bright orange color to it, excuse me. I'm going to put this in the corner of the oven where there's less heat and let it bake there. I'm going to top the circular pizza right now. Because it's a much smaller dough, it requires less cheese, less sauce, where you get that nice thin cracker crunch to it. So as mentioned, with our vodka pie, we put the sauce right on top of the cheese. For wood, we use hardwood. It's a mixture of hardwood, preferably as dry as possible. So with that, the circle pies will take about 90 seconds. I'll probably be throwing a couple in throughout the show, and the square pies take between 7 and 10 minutes, about 8 or 9 minutes. I'll be putting a couple of those in throughout the show, and then I think at 6:25, I'll be showing you the finished product. Okay.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeff Christmas. I am a Portland-based singer-songwriter, and I'm here to play you some tunes while those cocktails are hopefully hitting you, and you're looking forward to those pies like I am. So I got a few songs for you a couple times. This one is one of mine, and it's the lead single off my record that drops a week from today. It's called Bottom. I wake up and there's fog all around me. The sun is shining and the sky is clear. Somebody's playing kick drum on the back of my head. I know I must look at least as lousy as I feel. There's a bottle that's half empty, rings on a table where it's stained from sitting there and slowly drying. But I ain't seen dry for days, 'cause I can never find the bottom, but I keep on looking every day, and the looking finds me one step behind where I wanna be. Since you walked away, it's gotten cold, the windows are still open, can't bring myself to even pull the shade, and the water still pools in the corner when it rains. Just like me, it ain't been dry for days, 'cause I can never find the bottom, but I keep on looking every day, and the looking finds me one step behind where I wanna be. Since you walked away, I can't really blame you for leaving. If it was me, I probably would have done the same. So I'll just stay here and try to swim against the reason. Do my best just to drown the pain, 'cause I can never find the bottom. But Lord, I go out looking every single day, and the looking finds me one step behind where I wanna be. Since you walked away, so there's that one. One of the strangest things about performing in this medium is that I finish the song and then it's just me and my family. God love them, my family who applauds. So I just imagine a stadium full of screaming fans every time. Okay, here's another one of mine. That also mentions thanks. That also mentions drinking. I was telling everybody beforehand, I got really cracked up at the idea of like terrible songs to play right now. And there's a lot of them, in my opinion. I don't want to offend anybody, so I won't tell you what was my like top 5 worst tunes to play in this moment. But this is I did start thinking about my songs where, you know, spirits, happy hour, where these themes arise. And this is one that does at least make a mention of drinking. It's a song off my forthcoming record called More of You. like to see more of you. Doesn't have to be immediately. I can wait till your calendar gets straight, but I would like to see more of you someday. I never met anyone like you before. Exactly what it is about you, I can't quite say. It could be the freckles, the hair, the nasty way you swear. Maybe I don't care. I wanna see more of you someday. Don't intend to make you hurry at all. The game is long. Do what you need to do. The sight of your white sneaky grin, how you prefer bourbon to gin. I can wait as long as it takes for someone like you. I can wait as long as it takes for someone like you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you too. Okay, I got time for a couple more. When I thought of happy hour tunes, this is the first song that came to mind. I love this song. Thank you for all the clapping. This is a song that I first heard on a tape that my parents bought at a gas station on a road trip from North Carolina to Virginia. Excuse me, I'm going to sip some gin. And I just loved it. It was well, I'll go ahead and tell you. We're close. It was on a Kingston Trio tape, and the Kingston Trio was like this folk group, but they did this like jazz tune, and I loved it. It's called Scotch and Soda. Scotch and soda, mud in your eye. Baby, do I feel high? Oh me, oh my. Do I feel high? Dry martini, jigger a gin. Oh, what a spell you've got me in, oh my. Do I feel high? People won't believe me they'll think that I'm just bragging, but I could feel the way I do and still be on the wagon. All I needed is one of your smiles, sunshine of your eyes, oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me one more, baby, I feel high. Thank you. I love that little tune. Okay, I got another couple of minutes, so I'll do this one. This is let's see. It's a tough choice right here. I'll do this one. I'll pick it up a little bit. This one's also thank you for your comments. Yeah, so my brother's listening, and he was probably in the car beside me when we first heard that tune. Yeah, this is another one of mine. It's on my record. It's called "So Many Mistakes." It's a little more upbeat. Send you into the next cocktail with this one. So many mistakes to make, so many things to conflate, so many decisions to make. You made a bad one, yeah, you made a bad one last night. But you survived that mistake, yeah, you survived past the point you should break. But this morning when you wake, you know that you made a bad one. Yeah, you made a bad one last night. But it isn't for me to judge you, and it isn't for me to pin you down, and it isn't for me to shame or blame you. Maybe it isn't for me to stick it out. I don't begrudge you your mistakes. I don't judge decisions you make, but you cannot spin and rotate. Blame me for this one. You can't blame me for this one from last night, 'cause it isn't my burden to carry, and it's wrong for you to try to deflect. This falls squarely on your shoulders, and it's irresponsible to try to redirect the truth. The fact that you made a mistake, that you made a mistake, yeah, you made a mistake, you made a bad one, yeah, you made a bad one last night. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be back.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. How about Jeff, huh? He killed it. Thanks for the tunes, Jeff. I'm going to make another cocktail. Hopefully I can live up to your standard here. This drink is a blueberry basil whiskey fizz, basically, kind of like a gin fizz. We're going to use some whiskey, some darker spirits, and it's going to be delicious. It's the kind of thing you're going to have in the morning. maybe you have a little bit of a hangover. Maybe you just want to get the day going. It's a Sunday. You're watching football. It's just a beautiful day. Maybe you're just stuck in your house and you say, never mind about reason. I'm going to have a drink. So we'll take a little bit of lemon here. We're going to do a half an ounce of lemon. We're going to grab an ounce of our blueberry syrup that I made. I can talk about that in person when we have a little more time. Throw an ounce of that, some blueberries, some basil, a little bit of sugar. That's pretty fantastic. We're going to go for another version of the Layers Applejack. This is their straight Applejack, so it's all apple brandy, basically. We're going to do a half an ounce of that. We're going to take some of this Old Overholt here, and we're going to grab, I'm going to mix it up a little, put an ounce of this in just to give it a tiny bit more backbone. I know what the recipe says, but I feel like it can use a little kick, so there we go, some rye. Lastly, this Vesubio. This is an Amaro. It is a wine-based Amaro. It has a blueberry note to it. It was like the missing ingredient. I figured out a little bit late into the party here, so we'll go with that. So all our stuff is in there now. Secret ingredient here. I'm gonna take this egg right here. I'm gonna put some egg white in here. It's gonna be a nice frothy fizz. I'm gonna throw this back and forth here. I'm gonna not drop the yolk in there because we're nervous because we're on camera. And I think we pretty much got it. All right, we're gonna discard that. Wipe our hands down a little bit. I'm gonna throw some ice in here. And we're gonna give this a nice hard shake. And then after that, we're gonna give it a dry shake too and get it nice and frothy. So here we go. Seal up the sugar tin here and let's go. Right, sounds like it might be ready. Let that drip out a bit. And now we're gonna strain this quickly back into the short tin here on our Boston shaker. And try to get some of it into the shaker and not all over the bar. Take our time and sort of give it a good wriggle to get all the egg white in there too. We're gonna get rid of our old ice and we're gonna take this is the dry shake. On the dry shake, make sure you have a good seal. I usually shake it a little lower. So if the seal breaks, I don't get it all over my face, all over the guests or whatever. So I'm gonna come a little bit lower down here. Get this nice, really wanna force the ingredients across the shaker here because you're just whipping it up now. You're just trying to aerate it, get it nice and fluffy. There we go, move the tin, so that's time to stop. All right, this is ready to rock. So we're gonna take our pre-chilled Collins glass here. And what I'm gonna do is I like to start the glass with 2 ounces of soda. So we'll just put a little bit in here. We're gonna dump that right in. And we'll probably finish this drink with a little soda too. Here we go, I'm gonna strain out the particulate. Try to get this over here a little more. So I'm gonna pour this nicely here. Put that all in there, nice. Get all that froth out of there too. Tap your fine strainer a little bit there. And that's gonna settle down for a second. Fix my hands. And then I'm gonna take the rest of our soda and just kind of top it off slowly. Just pour this up to the top. If it goes a little over, fine. It'll usually will stop right about there. And this beautiful fizz here. Get a look at that. And there's no ice in this drink. It is just a nice Collins glass. This drink will settle out and the head will eventually stop to about there. And it really is kind of the morning drink, early afternoon, the I don't give a darn kind of drink. So let's see what we got here. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for letting me participate. Eat, drink, lucky, Rad Plaid. All the participants, the music's great. Can't wait to try the pizza. Noble Barbecue is on my list. Cheers to you guys.
What's up, guys? I haven't had an alcoholic beverage in almost 3 years, and that looked awesome. So great job, Mike. Also want to give a shout out to my cocktail tonight. Drinking Root Wild. Their grapefruit kombucha with mosaic hops and hibiscus. It's called Shine. It's phenomenal, so I just want to give them a shout out. So when we left off, I just put a circle pizza in. I just put a square pizza in. I'm going, as promised, they cook in about 90 seconds. So I'm going to cook another circle right now while we're doing this. While that cooks, I'm going to put the squares in as well. As discussed, circle pizzas take about 90 seconds. Square pizzas take about 8 minutes. We aim for the square pies, the Detroit-style pies, to be a little thicker and buttery, crispy on the edge. So we par bake these during Mike's class. I'll pull it out now. Square pizza. As discussed, as you see, very poofy, excuse me, buttery, edgy crust. Cheesy on top. Looks delicious. Now I'm going to pull out the circle cheese pie as well. It's just about ready. Grab a pan, thank you. So as discussed previously, circle pizza, very, very thin, beautiful top. Square pizza. A much doughier, deep dish style pizza. Very airy, very chewy. One bite, everybody knows the rules. I'm gonna give that an 8.6. Now we're gonna go with a square pizza. Now we got our square slice right here. Very, like I said, doughy, comfort food. Goes great with beer if you drink beer. Goes great with cocktails. Goes great for the morning. Goes great for the afternoon. Goes great for the evening. Big square slice. Gonna give that one 8.5. 8.6. We're going with 8.6, so that's good. But yeah, I just want to take this time to thank everybody that's come out to support Noble Barbecue, that supported our test kitchen, our pop-up pandemic Detroit-style pizza. It's been a wild 6 to 7 weeks, but our crew has been phenomenal, and our following has been awesome. So thank you very much. Anything else with pizza you want to talk about? I think we covered all the bases. So we're getting some requests for circle pizza and funny you say that. You can get our drinks through our drive-thru at noblemeats.com. And we just got in a slushy machine yesterday, so we're going to start doing frozen slushies and frozen rosés starting tomorrow. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Hey everybody, you're back to me. That all looks so good. I can't imagine making so. I don't want to start any sort of turf war here, but Lord, that Detroit style pizza looks so good to me. I'm always going to go for the thicker stuff versus the thinner stuff. This is a battle that rages in my family. I can't imagine making something that looks that good and being like, yeah, it's an 8.6. I suppose that's what it means to be a professional. So Ryan, that looked so good. Mike, that cocktail looked really good too. Hopefully these tunes are up to the task. I'm going to start off this set with a song that is real folksy, and in a way, this feels like a safe place to. This is basically a premiere. This is a song I wrote a long time ago, and I just keep working at it, and I made some big changes lately. And I like to do this when I play out live, just to test a song out in front of a live audience to see how it feels. So I'm going to do it now. So here's a song of mine called "Perennial Fear." Everyone thinks potential is beautiful. You were dashingly so when you were young. They all told you that you could move Everest, but they never told you how to get it done. So you spent your whole youth just trying to get there, and when you got there it felt so wrong. From the top of the hill you were climbing, you looked around and saw that so much had gone. Yeah, it's gone. Alone for the rest of your life, is that your perennial fear? Maybe instead of working to get somewhere, you could just be. Instead of measuring your life in accomplishments, you spoon it out in terms of what you have missed. Painstakingly aware of each thing that isn't there, more concerned with what there isn't than what there is. And the voices that tell you to be easy get drowned out by the voices telling you to strive. So your eyes are on the road and you're not looking where you go, 'cause all you know how to do is drive alone. For the rest of your life, is that your perennial fear? Well, maybe instead of working to get somewhere, you could just be. 'Cause really finding where you are takes so much more work than they ever say. Constant motion and climb will fatigue you in time, and you're still alone every day. Alone for the rest of your life, is this your perennial fear? Baby, maybe instead of always working to get somewhere, we could just be. Thank you. I felt all right. I felt just fine. All right. Here's a cover by one of my very favorite artists of all time, Ani DeFranco. Search your profile for a translation and study the conversation like a map, 'cause I know there is strength in the differences between us, and I know there is comfort where we overlap. Come here, stand in front of the light, stand still so I can see your silhouette. I hope you have got all night, 'cause I'm not done looking. No, I'm not done looking. Yeah. Each one of us wants a piece of the action. You can hear it in what we say. You can see it in what we do. We negotiate the chaos for some sense of satisfaction. If you want, give it to me, at least give me a better view. Come here, stand in front of the light, stand still so I can see your silhouette. I hope you have got all night, 'cause I'm not done looking. No, I'm not done looking. Yeah. I build each one of my songs out of hope. I give that hope your name. I don't know you that well. It don't take much to tell. Either you don't have the balls or you don't feel the same. Come here, stand in front of the light, stand still so I can see your silhouette. I hope you have got all night, 'cause I'm not done looking. No, I'm not done looking. Yeah. It feels so good to sing that song. I love that song. All right. How are we doing? Oh, we're good. We got some time. Thank y'all for listening. Amity, thank you for the comments. Philip, thank you for the comments. All of it. It's so good. It's so good to hear you guys and to see that you're watching. This is such a strange sort of it's a strange way to perform, right? Like I've been playing out for 20 years, and it's odd, but I'm getting more used to it. And I don't know why. Maybe it's the gin, but I'm feeling more connected to an audience than I have in a while. So thank you, Rad Plaid. Thanks everybody for putting this together. Here's another tune off my forthcoming record, which arrived. The physical discs arrived today, and you can stream it everywhere a week from today. And it's so exciting. I could spend the rest of my time here just talking to you about my feelings about such things, but instead I'm going to play you a song. This is a song, God, I put it in a terrible key, but I'll just go ahead and challenge myself here. It's a song off my record. It's called Sorry. sorry. I've got to fix that capo. Sorry. Don't know where to start. Don't know where I can possibly begin. I don't know how to talk to you right now. I guess I could lead in with I'm sorry for how I treated you, and I'm sorry for half the things I said, and I'm sorry. So now, can we please just start over and begin again? Begin again. I know that what I ask may seem too much. I know you think I'm way out of line. I know better than to placate you with you can trust me, believe me, everything will be fine. But I hope you might forgive me. I don't know if you ever can. Right now I know you can't see things the way I see them, from where I stand. And I'm sorry for how I treated you, and I'm sorry for half the things I said. Then I'm sorry. So now, can we please just start over and begin again? Begin again. Well, you were so good, you were so kind, the kind of love I never want to undermine. And I don't blame you for your anger, I don't blame you for your rage. I just hope that someday later you'll believe me when I say that I'm sorry for how I treated you, and I'm sorry for half the things I said, and I'm sorry. So now, can we please just start over and begin again? Can we begin again? Can we begin again? Thank you very much. All right, so I have to do a thing now, I realize. I have a friend who's a songwriter, and I've been singing 2 of his songs for the last 10 years. And he lives in Nashville, and he's not ever able to make it to my shows, but he's watching now. So his name is Philip Gladwell. You can see his name back up in the comments. He wrote this song. It's a great tune. It's called Louise. I've been playing it for a long time. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Camilo. Camilo Parrado. That's a great name. She lived in a house that was broken and old. Bricks turn to dust and the water run cold. She lived among neighbors in both mansions and shacks. She learned quick to speak well and never talk back. Louise, Louise, oh sweet Louise. She wore blown out blue jeans silk shirts with long sleeves, black boots with sharp toes that reached up to her knees. Her lips were so soft, but she cussed like a man. She wore rings in her ears, but not on her head. Louise, Louise, oh sweet Louise, 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 oh sweet Louise. She taught me about love at the age of 16. I taught her to drive an old rocket machine. I stood in the dust as she spun through the gears, and I shouted her name as the lights disappeared. Louise, Louise, oh sweet Louise, 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 oh sweet Louise, 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 oh sweet Louise, Louise, Louise. Thanks, Philip. Y'all can do a happy applause sign, and Philip will see it. It's a great tune. I love that tune. Okay, I got one more. I got one more song. Thank you guys so much. What a great opportunity this is for all of us, and especially for me. I'm really grateful for y'all for listening, and for Rad Plaid for putting this on. And everybody for participating. I'm so grateful. This is a song. This is the title track of my upcoming record. It's called Little Universe. She has a name. She has the right for her own. She has a say. She has the right to condone what is and isn't okay. And you have a debt. This progress is possible to pay and to live, to be responsible for everything you do and say. And maybe a little hard at first, and it may upend our little universe, but it may do some good in this world of hurt. We have a way, 'cause there is a pathway that's clear, and we gotta get. We cannot just stay here in this jerking circle dominance. 'Cause they all have names, and we all have lives of our own. We all have a say, and we have a job to not postpone our ascent to equal prominence. And it may be a Thanks, y'all.
That's the lawyer.
What's up, everybody?
Here we all are.
Hey, guys. Good job, everyone. Nice job.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thank you.